This video is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road, and today is something special for you guys. We got 2 days, 1 video, 2 awesome trails to stuff like this. Stay tuned. We just left Blanding, Utah. We are on Arch Canyon Trail. We got a whole group of us out here, a bunch of Jeeps and an S10. So when you think of the name Arch Canyon Trail, you think of arches, which there are arches on this trail. But one of the popular things here is actually the Anasazi and Chacon ruins. And I believe I said that correctly. I hope I did anyway. All right, well, I didn't lock in the hub, so we see if I can do this in 2-wheel drive. We did it, but I'm covered in mud. So one cool thing about Onyx is this is the Arch Canyon ruin. It actually is marked here. Also, because we have no phone service up here, you can see there's no phone service, you are actually able to pre-download the map. So I downloaded it, and then now I can record our track offline, and I can even pause what I'm tracking while we go check stuff out. All these ruins date back to the Pueblo II and Pueblo III eras. Pueblo II and Pueblo III dates back from like 700 AD to 1300 AD right here. Look at the structure here even. They got their wall up and then a wall going this way. It's not perfectly square, but maybe they weren't going for square. Look at this one. This is a 2-story. So when you think about that time frame, building this with just rocks, clay, mud, water, whatever, is super, super neat. I mean, look at this. Even got a little window up there. Hello. And don't worry, there's a lot more of these out here as well. So Rick has his daughter Jewel driving up front. Shannon and I are in the S10. And Skylar, Ian, Kayla, and Kavari are all here in the eBay Jeep, as you guys so kindly dubbed it. If you've saw any of my old videos, Skylar's first time four-wheeling was actually in this Jeep when it was stock, when I ripped off the step bars on this Jeep, and now he's getting to drive. What do you think about it?
Oh, dude, it's awesome, man. It's a rush sometimes, dude. You don't even know what to expect.
We just finished hiking over the Arch Canyon ruin. Now we're gonna head on out. I can unpause the trail and keep on going.
What up, y'all? This is the rad cam over there. Those are the nerds. Like this is the cool area. This is where we want to be, right? All right. See, we got me and Skylar up front. We got Kayla in the back, and then we got a sleeping baby, and then 2 dogs back there. Can't really show it. We got to drive safe. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep eyes peeled. We're hearing that there's some cool ruins here and some jail stuff, some sticks, all of that. I don't really know. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled, and then I'll show you guys anything that I see.
You can really imagine what it was like back then to live in here.
So Shanna made a good point. Can you imagine being back here, 1100 AD, living back here, living off the creek and what you could grow? It's pretty cool.
It's super cool. You can just pictographs and everything that the Anasazi did up in the cliffs, and it's really cool. Sometimes you're like, how on earth did you even get up there to do that kind of stuff? It's just really neat to kind of imagine what they would have lived like.
A lot of times the reason that the pictographs are up higher in a canyon is because the canyon walls were lower because the dirt was higher. So as the dirt washed out over the years, then the level dropped, and then that's how you have ones that are 10 foot, 20 foot in the air, is because the dirt pile against the canyon wall was higher back then. What I find funny is all the other Jeeps that we're with today are all local to the area. They all grew up around here, and they're just super happy that it's, 60, 65 degrees, which I am too. Trust me, I love 60, 65. But I was a little cold this morning in the shade. The breeze is going, and they're just not looking forward to the heat. And after you've spent so much of your life in the frigid cold, I'm really kind of looking forward to the heat. That's a weird thing to say, but I'm actually looking forward to the hot days. The other day at home in Farmington, it was 90 degrees, and I was out working in it. Because it's a dry heat, I could just keep working. Now, once you pass 100 degrees, no matter what it is, dry or humid, it's just hot. I don't know how many times we go back and forth across the creek here, but this is super cool. The last time I did a trail like this where you cross the creek this many times was Rattlesnake down in Hurricane with Matt's Off-Road Recovery. He showed me this his trail out there. I would say that this Arch Canyon trail in Blanding is really close to that level of trail. Super fun, not super technical, but just gorgeous. Just this beautiful trail with a bunch of scenery and a bunch of history behind it. And in that little bit of talking, I'm back at another creek crossing.
Hey puppies! What are we thinking of the new suspension on this Jeep, Skyler?
Squeaky.
I wonder if they mind flying it up there to Joe House so we can actually see what's in the thing. I mean, I've heard so many stories, and man, I'm kind of curious to see what's actually in it. Hey, treasure. I'm good.
One of the places that Rick is super excited about showing us is a ruin that actually looks like kind of like a jail cell. It has a bunch of boards put in it, and I'm excited to see it. I've never seen it. I'm really happy that we got a guide here to show us today, and that we can mark it here with the Onyx app as well for you guys. So if you guys want to come out here and run it, I will have it loaded up in there, and you'll be good to go. So in case you guys didn't know, Skyler actually, he didn't get to grow up four-wheeling. He's my son-in-law, and the first time he ever went four-wheeling was in that Jeep that he's driving today. It was stock, and we took him on fins and things. I took him in a midnight run in the S10 through some of the stuff in the Glade, but this is his first time actually Jeeping, being in four-wheel drive in his own rig. I mean, he's in our rental, driving ours, but I think it's pretty cool. So congratulations, Skyler, for your first Jeeping adventure as the driver.
Get ready for your next addiction, Skyler.
Get ready to be poor, because you're gonna get the bug.
I got chills all over, man. Congratulations, dude.
We got a wasp in the car.
I got an angry little wasp that flew in here, and now he's stuck in my back window because he won't fly out the two side windows. Creek crossing 39? I don't know.
If y'all didn't know, my mom is trying to take my job right now. See, I'm supposed to be cameraman number one, but obviously she's with the main character. I'm over here with the
The subs.
The subs. We're the substitute. We're the substitutes here. All right, Skylar, do the same thing. Front dig. Let's go.
Front dig. I got you, bro.
So we got to be at Creek Crossing like 56 at this point. Looks like a few vehicles have caught that. One of the things that I really love about the Southwest is the opportunity to see the different layers of the dirt and just the geology of the ground, where you can see all the different layers, like just the colors going all the way down. I mean, look at this canyon wall. And another creek crossing. I hope the kids are having a good time driving their own Jeep together. What do you think?
I think they love it, and I think Skylar is hooked.
I also think there's going to be a lot of new little dents and scratches under that Jeep after today.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait a second. This is weird.
Goofy.
Cameraman to cameraman.
This is like, what is this, like a fourth dimension of videoing right here? You're the imposter. I'm the real
You're the
cameraman.
imposter?
No, it's me. Wait, what?
So this second half of this trail is really windy. It just winds in and out of the trees, kind of still keeps crossing the creek 3 or 4 more times. It just never stops. It's just beautiful. And Shanna wanted to drive, so she's in the seat now.
Hi, everybody.
Don't dent it.
You scared me.
Where are you going?
For the rock around the tree.
Just a tight little weaselly trail here. And yet again, another crossing. I think now that Skylar's a dad, he's got any good dad jokes?
Dad jokes.
I have a couple hens. Taught them how to count their own eggs. The real math with chickens. You know why the pony called into work? Fed a little horse.
Ooh, I have a joke. Why'd the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
I don't know. I couldn't catch up with them. That's a mom joke.
Interesting hole in the rock up there. I don't know how many times we've crossed this creek, but here's like number 223. This definitely crosses the creek more than Rattlesnake Gulch does in Hurricane. Now that is about to become a big old toilet bowl. That'd be funny. If you guys ever been up Salt Creek, there's a place called Paul Bunyan's Potty. It's like that. And it actually even has a brown stain on the backside. Look at the size of this dead tree. Thing's huge. It's a little warm out, but it ain't bad at all. This sand is really fine. It's like a really good sand. It's like beach sand. Man. This is an absolutely beautiful day to be out here in Arch Canyon Trail. There's no way I can record all these creek crossings. This is unreal how many times we've crossed this creek. Super cool, super beautiful trail. And probably one of the coolest things about this trail is the history on it. We have 3 radical arches out at the end, and you have all these Anasazi ruins on each side of the cliffs. Cliff dwellings seem cool, man. I think that'd be a cool way to live. Like, figuratively and literally. Another one. Cross that thing. Why did the Colt cross the road? To get the epic shot, of course. Putting in the run. Running for you guys. Running for the shot.
And here we have a YouTuber in his natural habitat. Running towards his home. A rig that moves very slowly, very methodically around big rocks. Now he runs away, and he's gone. We have spotted the wild YouTuber again. Getting splashed with water. I'm terrible at this. I have no Australian accent. He's right behind us. He's catching on us. Oh my goodness, look at him. Look at him go. So majestic. One of the rarest. What was that?
All right, so we are gonna stop for lunch. Bink, pause it, and now I can leave it like that until I'm ready to resume. Also, I still have absolutely no service, so it's gonna work out perfect that I downloaded the map before I got here. Offline maps. Almond flour tortillas helps with the anti-gluten thing.
You got any blueberries up in here?
You hungry? You hungry?
Oh, a little bit.
He's always hungry. You got any food? Dad, you got any food?
You got games on your phone? Hey, you got any games on your phone? Any food?
Got any food?
Huh?
Got any food for me?
Oh.
I'll eat some food for you.
You know, you never have to worry about leftovers. I'll take care of that for you.
You ever seen a human garbage disposal? That's what one looks like.
What did you find?
A human garbage disposal.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. We've reached where the trail ends, but we do still have a lot of hiking trail And there's still a lot more cliff dwellings going back that you can only see on the back side coming back in. So there's some really cool ones I want to show you guys. This is where the BLM boundary ends, Bureau of Land Management, and you get into the Forest Service. Only foot and horse travel allowed. Well, it's a good thing my name's Colt, so I can do both. Right now we're walking directly towards Angel Arch. You can see it right there. And according to Onyx, right behind it is Cathedral Arch. So we're gonna walk down this way and then see if we can see it too. Another humongous dead tree. I wonder what that's all about. Like, once they get so big, they just die here or what? There's a big controversy about stacking rocks. I think what hikers call them is cairns right here. And while people put them in the water and stuff like that, they probably shouldn't. But what they're used for is to figure out where the trail is. So you know, hey, this is the trail direction you should be going. So a few cairns here and there, I'm really not against that personally, because they can just stack a couple rocks and they say, okay, that's the direction I'm supposed to go while I'm hiking. Man, that'd be a cool trail if I were allowed to drive on it. All right, so right back there is Angel Arch, and right there is Cathedral Arch. So 2 arches really close to the end of the trail, and if you want to keep hiking quite a few more miles, there's actually another arch even out there. There's a puppy dog. Hey. Hey, boo. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh. Say, I'm being a puppy. The life of a puppy. The life of a puppy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that the spot? Alright, so we hiked back to the truck, we had a little lunch, and now we are headed back down. Now this is an in and out trail, but like I said before, there are a couple dwellings that are still up in the rocks that you can't see until you're on your way back, and they are probably 2 of the coolest ones out here. Alright, I was beginning to wonder if the jailhouse rock existed because we hadn't seen it and we're almost out of this trail, but there it is up there. So I'm going to get the drone up and let you guys see it because it's a little ways out there. Well, that was super cool, and actually all the other guys that are here that have seen this thing a bunch of times thought it was super neat to see it up with the drone footage because they've only just scoped it out before, you know, with binoculars to see what it looks like, and that'd be a long hike up there. I don't even know if you could get into that because it's kind of just up on the ledge.
What do you guys think it's for?
So just to give you an idea how far away it is, it's way up there in that little spot right up there at the end of my finger. That'd be a heck of a hike. So like a lot of trails out there, this is one that's always being threatened to be closed. So it is real important to stay the trail, know where you're going, go with maybe somebody that's been here before, and try to be cautious and pick up after yourself. Like, be an advocate for the sport, because keeping trails like this open are pretty epic. I would love for my kids' kids to be able to see this stuff. So we just parked on the side of the trail here, and now we're headed up to these cliff dwellings that are literally right there. Follow the hiking trail. Look at this. This is so cool. Rad. It is kind of a small hole to climb through though, when you're 6'5" on a cliff edge. All right, look at that. This is kind of a ledge, and she's not big. I'm big. Hey.
Hey, you guys!
Sloth loves chunk. All right, so back there is the mother-in-law cabin. Right here is the master suite. I would say this is probably the living room. And look at the view. Eat your breakfast, check out the world, and then you have the smallest hole on the planet
There's a lot of mouse poopies in there.
with extra hantavirus. That comes for free. Look at the structure here. Look at, you can actually see that's a fingerprint right there. That is so cool. They just like filled in with these little rocks to fill in the spots with the clay. And you can see all the fingerprints here. Look at that. And remember, this is from 700 to 1300 AD. Like, this is a long time ago. This is cool. This is, I mean, there's your death edge. And then look at that view. So here's the master bedroom. And to give you an idea how small that hole is, this hole, me, no fitty. That's a heck of a view. There's actually an opening on that side so you can get down there and look out too. So this is just amazing. This is so rad. Hey, Rick decided to join in.
Rick!
He's not scared of heights.
What's up?
Welcome to the living room. Come on in.
Yeah, new spot here.
Yeah.
Right on. You can tell this is where the fireplace was.
Yeah, a little bit right there, a little
Yeah,
dark spot.
Oh, yeah.
The master bedroom's in there.
Yep. I think it's a good buy. I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah.
The 1.5 million, totally worth it.
Yep, that's what I think. I think this thing's a solid 1.5. You know, you got 2 bedroom, 10 bath, because you can go to the bath wherever you want. So, I mean, that's a lot of bathroom space right there. Not a whole lot of closet space, but I mean, what do you need when you're out here, really?
Yeah, it's a hand. So there's the palm, the thumb, finger.
Little hands,
Yeah.
because you got little hands. Like that's.
And then a nice little thumbprint
like a
right
bear
there. Isn't that crazy?
Everybody else is scared of heights.
Well, we made it.
We made
We
it.
made it.
All right. Back to the don't trip death bathroom. Ugh. It's like this rock was placed here as a step. Squeeze in there. Look at the outside structure here. That's a lot of work. Back to the mother-in-law cabin. Ugh. Just enough room for me to fit. Like, just enough. You turn around, there was a spot somewhere right there that I climbed up.
You can,
Yep,
you
there's the
can,
steps. You want me to go first?
down and then across. And there's actually like footholds carved in.
Yeah, there's steps right here, kind of.
Over there's footholds?
Well, no, I think it's like right where you're at. Like,
Yeah, that's what I went up, was right where
If
she's
you-
at.
if you look, there's some flat areas that are carved. It's crazy.
Here, I'm going to hand you this
Do you want me to tape you coming up?
if you want. Doesn't matter. Guess if I fall and die, it might be worth having on video.
Yeah.
It's nice having long legs. They just keep going.
They just keep going
Yeah.
and going.
Go gadget legs. Sometimes on a Jeep adventure, it isn't so much about the 4 low time as it is the adventure outside of the 4 low time. This is one of those trails for sure. Oh, look at that. That Looks like a piece of pottery.
Check it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
How cool is that? We'll leave it here. That's super rad. Hey Ian, I heard your stomach's hurting. Is that true? Well, you ate all those salamis. Don't you remember when you were young and we used to nickname you Slim Jim because you ate all those Slim Jims? You ate like a week's worth of Slim Jims in one day, then you got a stomach ache. Now you just ate like a pack and a half of salami. What did you expect?
Yeah, I remember the night after eating all those Slim Jims, that's for sure, but I did enjoy eating those Slim Jims.
I literally had a whole box from Sam's Club, and he ate the whole thing the first day and drank a 6-pack of soda that I had in the cooler.
Those were dark times.
I had to go pick him up at 2 in the morning.
If you bring it, it's got to be easy.
Yeah, that was for Dakota Territory Challenge. I had a whole week's worth of stuff, and he tried to eat the entire thing in one meal sitting. So everybody at Dakota Territory Challenge knows him as Slim Jim. Arch Canyon Trail is definitely a 4-wheel drive trail. I was in 4 high all day. I tried starting out in just 2 high, but even with 2 high and 40s, there were some spots that you had to push really hard on your rig. So you definitely want 4-wheel drive, but it's a nice drive. I mean, you don't need anything major. You could just have anything that's kind of just an SUV and 4-wheel drive and probably do most of this trail no problem. So as we drive through this tight brush and we get back off this trail, I'm looking forward to where we're going tomorrow. It'll be just like this. New day, new trail. You know how you know when you're cool? You have a slide to get off your porch. I don't know if that's cooler or a fireman's pole is cooler, but having one of those two is pretty rad to get out for your 2nd story floor with a slide. So we're at the start of Hotel Rock Trail today. I downloaded the map before we got out here because once again we have no service, and now I can go ahead and track our loop. All right, group's a little smaller today. It's just the 3 of us. So we got Rick and Jewel in the LJ, the S10 obviously, and then the old eBay Jeep. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the sway bars. The $18.99 sway bar disconnects. We'll see if how they work today. Yeah. All right, so on Hotel Rock here, this gets right into actual 4-wheeling. You want to be in 4-wheel drive pretty much right away. This is cool.
coming straight. Now turn passenger, just a little. Now straighten it out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Turn passenger a little bit. Okay. Now straight. Now driver.
Don't touch it.
What you think?
Oh, it's sketchy, honestly.
All right, we are officially 1 mile into this trail, and this trail is drastically harder than yesterday. Not technical or not real technically tough, but it is a 4-low trail 100%. It is about the capability of a Jeep on 35s.
Yeah.
What do you think of today's trail versus yesterday's?
Oh, it's insane, honestly. A big difference. Makes me a lot more nervous for sure.
Well, at least you're in a rental. Did you pay the $9 extra for the rental insurance?
Nope.
Maybe I'll spot them the $9. Right here is a good example of why having a good mapping system comes in your favor. A lot of people, you can see tracks going up this way. This is not where the trail goes, and it's just slick rock. The trail actually goes this way. So you come up right here and you turn right there. And if you don't have a map or a guide, you're probably not going to go the right way. So it comes in real handy to have that downloaded map and GPS.
Driver, a little bit. Okay, straight, come.
All right, Skylar said it's getting to the shaky leg, so he wanted to hand it over to Ian. So Ian's gonna drive up this. Ian first? Okay. Now turn. There you go. Again, think about the back. Keep it more passenger. More passenger. More, there you go. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Now straighten out. All right. Come on, driver. There you go. Straighten out. As you're coming down the hill, straighten out. There you go. Start turning. There you go.
Little poor baby bunny. Hey, little baby bunny.
Joel's gonna give it some water. See if you can just maybe pour some down and see if it'll take it. Yeah, little baby bunny. Little bun bun. Little bun bun.
Behind the scenes. Get up to the top. Don't fall, Rick.
It's as if marbles were on those rocks.
All right. So Rick and his daughter Jewel here have been leading the way for the last 2 days. If you guys don't know, she is actually a professional rock crawler. So I hope that when I go out and rock crawl for the first time back in like over 20 years, that maybe she'll be out there too, rock crawling as well.
Yeah.
If anything, she'll be there at Farmington, 100%.
Yes. We'll try and compete at least in Farmington.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
And she's been driving the whole time, so.
I have been. It's been
Yeah.
fun.
I get to walk and talk and all that good
Spot.
stuff. For sure.
That's great. This part is what this trail is known for. This is Hotel Rock. It's a luxury 5-star hotel, $350 a night. Stay where you like. The key cards don't work real well though.
Who on earth would fit in there?
Oh, wee little one.
Little kid.
Oh wow. This room's wild.
Anytime I see spider webs in my mind, immediately go for that.
All right. What's that? Oh no. Oh yeah. Nice little doorway. Super cool. It does.
Privacy. Yeah. Curtain rod for privacy.
Look at that view.
Oh yeah,
Man, oh man.
that's actually sick.
Yeah, you just hang your curtain there. You're set.
Yeah. Sun doesn't come into your eyes.
This is hard to beat this. This is cool. There's like just enough breeze where it's not too hot. You got the Blue Mountains, which is like where Monticello is.
Right there is where we came through.
Yep. If you can barely see way out there, that's like where Telluride and Ouray and all them are. You can see the white snow-capped peaks. Back down there is where we were yesterday, actually, down in Arch Canyon. Now this is what most people come to see, but Rick has a super secret spot for us to check out now. Super secret. A few more hangouts.
This is all part of a wall, all of this stuff. And then right there where Ian just looked into is, I think he's looking into a room.
Is this one of the entrances?
Right over here is the.
It's like a penthouse suite up here.
Yeah, actually, I changed my dibs to this one.
Too late. Oh, look at this view.
Dibs are dibs.
Wait till you see this.
You can't over dib a dib that was before your dib.
Look at that.
Out in the world of
Oh yeah, you can see the stacked rocks there. Got just enough sunlight.
down there.
So walk kind of.
Look at that. It's like something out of a movie. YouTube movie. And here's that wall. They filled that in. And just enough peephole to figure out what's going on. Then they got little fairy houses here for them to live. Another humble abode right there. Multi-level apartments here.
Doorway here. And more of a wall up there. There's a wall out here. I wonder if this
Wowzers.
here was a hut.
Yeah, there's another wall. Pretty cool. What do you think?
Pretty neat. It's a cool area.
There's a multi-story Hotel Rock. It's pretty rad. Lizard. We just finished checking out Hotel Rock, had a little lunch, and now we're heading back down on the trails. So a lot of people stop at Hotel Rock and then turn around and go back down. But with the way the map is, I've noticed that we can continue on this trail and actually come out in a totally different area and not have to backtrack, which I think is way cooler than going back down the same trail. So far, going out the backside of Hotel Rock here has been pretty much just a dirt road. It's pretty smooth, not horrible. We all got into two-wheel drive or four high just to kind of cruise out of here at this point. But it is really, really pretty. The canyon here is just gorgeous. And we run up across the side of the canyon wall actually, which is super cool. All right, so we've been pulling this hill, and Ian here was in too high for the hill here, and it put a hot oil light on. What do you think? This thing weighs a lot. I'm sure that it was struggling, but he wasn't. When you get older, you listen to those things. You listen to your transmission whining, struggling to pull the hill. He's back in four-wheel drive. We let it sit with the hood up. It cooled off. The light went off. But maybe there's a budget way that we can put gears in this thing without all the tools and all the necessary things to make it work a little better for us on the trail. I don't know, what do you guys think? Eating some pumpkin seeds. Shanna's driving, and we are now totally out of the desert and in the mountains. Check this out. straight desert to straight up mountains. And the temperature dropped probably a solid 10-15 degrees. It's perfect temperature now. Not too hot, not too cold, just right.